Specifically from a small church perspective, I think the biggest challenge I'm seeing for small church pastors is balancing what I call the weight of technology with their passion and their natural draw to want to be with people and to reach out to people. On the weight of technology, there's a lot being written, and appropriately so, about how to do this well, and we need to get better at it. But the smaller the church is, the more the entire weight of that lands on a pastor. Like if you're in a rural area, or if you've got a smaller group of maybe particularly seniors, the fact that you are live streaming or putting your service online on Sunday morning isn't doesn't mean an awful lot to most seniors. That's not the ministry they're looking for. Watching their pastor on a TV screen just doesn't count for them. It just doesn't. It's not a part of their era. For a younger congregation, I used to go to a larger congregation, and I'd still kind of glance up at the screen because I could see the pastor's head a little bigger on the screen than live in person. So I'm kind of used to that, but not for seniors. So, and for the average small church pastor as well, during a season like this, they are used to physically being among their people, being in the room for conversations, and not being able to do that right now is really, really hard on them. So a lot of what we're trying to come up with is solutions for doing that, doing that virtually, but not as electronically. Going back old school, I'm encouraging all my small church pastors, get on an actual phone, make actual phone calls once or twice a week to each of your members. Then the smaller your church is, the more you can do that. And then put up, years ago, the old phone tree. If you're in a smaller church, a rural church, an older church, phone tree is your friend. Because a text doesn't mean as much to seniors. Watching you online for a webinar doesn't mean as much to seniors. The actual call saying, hi, how are you? Hearing each other's voices and having that personal conversation, that's where real ministry is going to take place right now. So don't worry about the weight of technology. Yes, get online. Figure out how to do that from your phone or from your laptop. Don't worry that it's not as technically high production as the bigger churches down the street. You're not a big church. You're not going to do it that way, but you need to do the small church stuff really well. And you still can, because we're doing it now. We have a couple folks who walk by our house almost every day, just simply as part of their routine to get out and get some fresh air. And we'll yell at them from the doorway to the street, and that is a 20-foot distance there, but the physicality of that matters. So don't run away from that. Figure out ways to negotiate in a safe way.